Gamers, my name is KK and today we are beating the Elite Lych, probably the last one before the update. So soon we will have the update for the Vortex boss, so a lot of new interesting content is coming. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned because I will be the first one to beat it probably. At least that's the plan. Let's see if I can do it. And you can expect the guys probably for both normal and elite vortex, and if I don't have time, for the elite only. So let's begin. Today we're doing the Lych on KartsNDarts, and this one it's not easy because this is a speedy Lych, but since the map is so freaking long, KartsNDarts is essentially the beginner map. Even though it's classified as like intermediate, it's not. It's absolutely not. It's the very basic beginner map. So we begin with the Dart Monkey. Dart Monk will go slightly to the left, not exactly near the intersection, because that's the correct placement. You just wanna place him here so that he snipes more balloons. Next step is 200 farm, and only after that farm you're placing another dart. This one is gonna be in the bottom right kind of corner between the intersections, and this one is up close to the road, so don't think over this placement much. Next step, we are gonna have another farm to 0-0, and at this point we will be using a few level 3 abilities of Ben, so that our Dart Monks are getting actually much more popping power in the moment when we need it. So whenever you see like a lot of yellows, greens, pinks, you just use the level 3 and you will be good. Next step, we're getting 4 200 farms. If you wanna be a greedy bastard like me, you might wanna get 5 of these farms, but it's kinda iffy. So usually what we do is we get 4 and then we get the Wall of Fire, but this time I got 4 farms, 0-1-0 Wizzy Boy, and I'm saving up for the 5th one because on this map the 0-1-0 is enough, and by round 22 we're getting the Wall of Fire and we're kinda greeding more than usual, which will yield the results in the end. Like, you will feel it. The better you greed in the early game, so before round 40, the better you will have the results in the mid and especially late game. Now we keep upgrading the farms and we get 200s. After we get 8 200s, we are getting the Alchemist. Alchemist will be near the entrance, not up close, but near it. And this Alch is gonna be rubber to gold, so 003. Next step, we are getting the engine, and we also wanna get our farms to the 203. So after round 30 we sell the Alchemist, we buy the Bloom Trap, and we start upgrading the farms to 203 like crazy. Ideally you want to have all 8 of them by round 39 or so upgraded. Great. Now with the Bloom Trap, you are always collecting the Bloom Trap. On round 33 you upgraded the 0-2 Wizzy Boy so that he can see the camo and defend, and the Wall of Fire will do all the job of defending for you. So at this point your goal is to save up for farms, keep greeding, and keep collecting the Bloom Trap. It is essential for you to always collect both Bloom Trap and the farms, and this is kind of a bit of a tedious micro, but I personally like it because it's also a skill, and like the more of these little quality of life skills you learn, the better it is going to be for you in the long run to play this game, because mastery is like in these little details. Next, as you can see, we have 8 farms and we have like pretty good amount of money saved up. Next, we are getting the village, and we are selling 5 of these. This is important. So if I did not upgrade the tier 4 village by accident, I would have been just fine with selling 5, but if you don't have enough money to buy what I bought, sell 6, it's alright. Don't sell anything while Lych is active, and we are killing it with Tag Zone plus the Sticky Bomb. If you see that the fortified Moab leaked, make sure you activate level 3 of Ben so that the Tag Zone gets much more powerful and kills it, because it has a ridiculous amount of HP, I think 2000. So the chained fortified Moab, no, why 2? I think it should be 4000, because yes, it is much stronger than the BFB. Wow. Wow, that's ridiculous. Anyways, we sell the tag zone, we sell the village quickly, and we upgrade 2 BRFs. Make sure that you buy 1 more engineer, so 2 boon trappers, 1 robber to gold, so 1 0 for alchemist, and the camo village near them. And keep collecting the boon traps because they will make you heaps and heaps of money. That's what we are looking for. And also, this time, probably the hardest part will be the placements of the farms. As you can see in the bottom right, I have 2 lanes of farms. If you are new to the game, you must practice this skill on the KartsNDarts. And like there are many maps where you have this kind of issue. You must have precise placements. If you are struggling with it, just slow down the video, try to see how am I placing them, and just slightly adjust the placement until you get the right one. For the tier 2, we get 6 BRFs, and we get the, you can get the tier 4 farm, you can get tier 3. I would say tier 3 is enough because we will sell it anyways. So we get the jungle drums, and we get the MAD. That's it. We're selling 2 BRFs and our tier 3 farm. While this is all happening, you must micro your MAD to hit the boss. While this is all happening, you keep building more farms, and you get 204 cannon near the village. You will also need another village, 300. I also got the boomerang, just in case. It is the temporary boomerang to defeat the cerams if something leaks. But if you control it right, you should not struggle. Now, you quickly sell the mat, you sell all the bullshit you don't need. You buy Alchemist 3-0, the second bomb shooter, and 1 more Alch soon enough. Next step, you buy the engineer, you start overclocking your tier 4 farms, and you start placing more and more farms until you get 11 in the same spots that I have. The spots in between the farms is reserved for the villages which will become our Monkeypolis. This time we are kind of doing pretty good, if I say so myself. So I think round 72, maybe 71 Opolis is the good ground you want to aim for, but if you get it around 73, it will be okay. Remember, like the latest that you can get it is round 75. Make sure that you get it before round 76. That's the only requirement. Now, as you can see, I placed I upgrade only 1 farm, and I placed a crap ton of 000s. Why do I need these? It is rather simple. I'm aligning the placements before I need to struggle with a lot of stuff on the screen. So while the screen is clear, you can more or less slowly place the farms, be meticulous with it, and kind of place them in all the spots that you need them. If you're doing it when the Lych is active, it's going to be very chaotic and hard. So just do it in the time when you can. Alright, next step, we keep buying the farms. After we bought the Banana Central and some BRFs, start buying a crap ton of 0-4s. It is intentional. Make sure that you buy 0-4s and not the BRFs, because you get more money by selling these farms rather than BRFs, and it is more profitable if you are preparing a lot of farms to mass sell them. Next step, on round 80, you absolutely must buy the XXL trap in the very beginning of the map, buy the camel village near it, and the rubber to gold if you want to. I just bought it because why not? Next step, on round 83, you sell all of your red farms. If you don't have enough money, you can also sell the BRFs, but make sure you get the dart paragon by this point. Next, you are buying the 5-0 sniper, you are buying the 5-0 ice, and the glue gunner 250, and you use the ability, because here it can be pretty close and you don't wanna have it close. Make sure that you are killing it and you're not gonna struggle. Yep, and debuffing is important. Now fill all the map with the farms. Also, the funny trick that I rarely use because I forget is to overclock the XXL trap. It's so fucking fun, you should try it yourself. So you overclock the XXL and it increases the replace the bloom trap replacement rate, and basically it almost doubles the speed at which it gets the bloom trap on the screen. And just try doing it on round 96 or round 98. You will make so much cash from it. And now we are preparing for the tier 4. Dart Paragon that we made will not kill the tier 4 Lych on its own because it's the speedy Lych. So we are gonna make the Ninja Paragon. In order to do this, I would say place roughly 20,004 ninjas and then upgrade the Paragon. Don't be like too over the top with this one. Just all we need is just the Ninja Paragon degree 20 or higher. I got 27, which is plenty. Next step, we keep saving up money and we start preparing for the Boomerang Paragon. Boomerang Paragon follows the same logic as the Ninja Paragon. We are gonna get roughly 20,040 boomerangs, and then we are gonna sacrifice all of it, and we will get the degree 20 plus Boomerang Paragon. As simple as that. If you need, sell a few farms, but don't sell all the farms yet, because we will sell them around 115, because this time we will be placing a lot of sun gods and sun temples. I know I rarely use this strategy because it gets very boring and repetitive, but since we haven't used it in like 3 months or so, I figured it would be a good choice. Also, we don't have the best strategy against the boss, so we don't have the how much is it? 240 Spike Factory spam, which is very sad. So you get these 2-0-2-1-2-2 temple. So you get Sun God with 2 support sacrifices in the center of the map, and then you cover all the map with the maxed out Sun Temples, ideally in range of the Sun God, because it gives the tremendous buff to all the towers in range. And you get as many of these temples as you can afford. So I already have 4 temples and 1 God, and 6 temples. I think I can afford only 1 more. The temples are very expensive, so be very careful with how many you can afford, because you must have all the debuffing. So 5-0 ice, 5-0 sniper, and 2-5-0 glue. Also, you must have 5-0 village, because it significantly buffs the range together with the gods, and the range of 5-0 ice is massive. So you will only need to essentially to move it like twice with the helicopter, and you must assign to all of your temples the 2-3-0 village. But with the temple discount, it's pretty cheap, and at this point you just use the debuffing ability and win. Alright, as simple as that, and soon we will have fucking Vortex. I think it's gonna be the next week, so stay tuned, subscribe, and yeah, wait for it, we are gonna beat it. See ya!